Howdy everybody, it's me, Manic coming to you from the bunker system. Is my hat on straight? It looks kind of like lopsided-y. There, now it looks straight. Anyway, hey, it's me, Manic coming to you from the bunker system. And I'm still kind of hacking after 4 weeks, but I ran a couple times this week. So I'm better, but there's still the residual kind of thing. Anyway, it was the flu. It's the apocalypse flu. It really was the apocalypse flu. Apparently all across the U.S. people are getting it, and then it goes into the infection, which is exactly what happened to me. But if you got the flu shot, apparently that was formulated, and to work. But then my wife says somebody at her work got the flu shot and got really sick too. So I don't know. So I found a few records. I got stories to tell. First of all, I never go into these stores, but my wife wanted to stop at Bed Bath & Beyond to get a foam mattress thing to go on top of the mattress thing. And I got to looking at pillows, and I haven't bought a pillow in a long time. So the only pillow I like is this one. Alright? It's still in the box. This is the one that seemed, when I handled it in the store, which they permitted me to do, I said, that's the pillow for me. Then I looked at the price. Does anyone out there know how much this pillow cost me? This is without tax, $129. That's just madness for a pillow. But it says right on the box, your best night's sleep starts here. I'm thinking I should take the pillow out of the box. Never mind, I'm just being stupid. Go on with the records. No, first a story. This is an incredible story. It's not finished yet. I'm going to tell it now and maybe do a follow-up. Starting in the spring, okay, my wife's grandmother died. No, we got to go back farther. 2 years. 2 years back. 3 years. No, it's more than that. What am I thinking? Like 7 years. 7 years? 7 years. Maybe 7 years. Anyway, I cut out all the math issues I just had. I got to this part. 7 years probably. I don't know. Anyway, I'm back. My mother dies, okay? She has an 88 Pontiac, 8-cylinder, big car. Well maintained, but not worth a whole lot of money. Okay. So it goes into the estate, and my wife buys the car out of my mother's estate, and she gives it to her grandmother. That was a nice gesture. Grandmother loved the car. It was a point of pride with her to have a nice car. It was well maintained, like I'm saying. It looked great. It ran great. It had leather seats. Well maintained. Okay. So my grandmother has it. Only puts like 11,000 miles on it. All the years she had it. However many years. 5 years. She passes away. But the whole time she's saying, Diane, when I pass away, I want you to have this car so you can do whatever you want to with it. So oh man, I cannot believe it. She passes away. And her son's taking care of the estate. We'll go down and we'll transfer the thing over, okay? I said, do you have everything? Oh yeah, I got all the paperwork. This is downtown Cincinnati. It's difficult to get to, really hard to find a place to park. Both of us, we got to go there. We meet, we go in there, and she says, well, do you have the title? And he says, I've got the will. I'm like, oh. No, sir, you have to, the will has to go through probate. Anyway, okay. You just walk around the corner and they'll take care of it. So we walk around the corner, we have to go in and all the way up. And then we're in there, and the girl at the front desk goes, she pulls out 20 pages. Well, sir, you have to do this and this. She asks all these questions, and you have to get this, this 1/6, 1/3, the brother died, so now his relatives, his kids are involved. Everybody to sign off. Okay, he does that, then what happens? He comes back, he gives me the paperwork. No, we go down again. I go down again with him, and it's still not done. He has to mail stuff out. My wife mails stuff out. Then I go down by myself, and they send me in front of a magistrate there in the office. I didn't know we had magistrates. I don't even know what one is. It sounds like the name of a woodland duck to me. I have no idea. Anyway, I go in there and she's like, well, is the funeral paid for? We're probably going to need proof for that. And I'm like, what? Proof what? No, okay, that's it, right. Proof what? Proof? I don't know. I have no idea. Was I with my wife? Can't remember. Anyway, that's it. Proof? I don't know. What? It's the car. How much is the car worth? I don't know. It's $800. Probably. Okay. Well, take this paper. She signs a couple things. Take this paper to the window down there, and give them $125. So and then I got to get the guy back down there. Like, this is the 5th time. Okay. So that's the spring. Now what time is it? It's just taking a long time. We haven't even got to the records yet. So I'll go all the way back down in there, and they call. And this time I can't find a place to park. I drop off the uncle and my wife, and then I get a phone call. Well, you're supposed to come down because we're up here. I said, no, that's not even the office you're supposed to be in. I think we just go to where the title thing's transferred to get everything. That was what. And then they come and they get in the car, and they didn't even go there. They didn't go down. They say, you got to prove that you sold the car out of your mom's estate to my wife, who gave the car. Why? I don't know. I don't know why. And what was $125 I paid for to move papers around internally for the state to move paper? I have no idea what I paid for. I have no idea why. I have to find some kind of proof that my wife bought the car out of my mother's estate 7, 8, 10 years ago. It's just, it's a totally nuts. Totally nuts. I'm tempted to drive the car somewhere and set it on fire and just leave it. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Okay. I'm done with that story. That was pretty amazing. I'm glad you hung in there. It was worth it, wasn't it? Records. Design. Budget. Top 12 hits. Look, that's the most boring record ever. Why did you buy it? I don't know. Why? Because there's a cover of the Chipmunk song on it, and Bim Bombay, and that old Black Magic. I don't know. A sealed copy of Liz Damon's Orient Express. Who's Liz Damon? Well, apparently she lasted for 1.5 years at the Garden Bar at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. Then she made a record with there's the Orient Express on the back. It's the Pied Pipers who apparently sang with Tommy Dorsey. It's a budget record, high fidelity. It was kind of a nice photograph. I picked it up. Did they do anything worth listening to? Don't know. Go on. A Walter Wanderley album on Verb that I don't have. He was a terrific kind of Latin Brazilian influenced organist that made a lot of great light pop albums. This was a double record set. It's Gabor Százbo. His greatest hits. It's his greatest hits. It's just a nice cover. It's spellbind. I don't know. Anyway, I hope I like it. Still cold. This is a great cover. This is a nicely designed cover. Martini Time. There's the martini. Hopefully, I don't know if that looks like marker. I don't know if that price is going to come off. It's Art Van Dam. I got a few of his albums. The covers are interesting. The names, the titles are interesting. It's easy listening music, but there's something unique about it that I like. Jane Mansfield. She allowed herself to be just spread all over the place, including a number of record albums. And this is like just whatever they had. Enoch Light, Paul Whiteman, Bob Elderly, just a bunch of crap for a budget label on FDR Waldorf that they threw together and stuck Jane on the cover. This looked good. Stan Kenton and his orchestra doing covers of Live and Let Die in 2001, and they called 2002 Zarathustra Revisited. Spit that out. Spit it out on the floor. Love the Godfather theme. Love the God. This is a promotional thing for Capitol. It's a promotional record sent to disc jockeys. The record store guy had probably 6 of these. Just bought one. Stan Kenton does Aquarius, a cover of Aquarius, which I may or may not have blogged already. Can't remember. Anyway, interesting cover. And Arthur Lyman I don't have. The Port of Los Angeles, I do not have that Arthur Lyman. This is a kind of a weird light pop organ album, Latin, Brazilianced, Deja Ma, it's on dot. Anyway, ooh, there's a cover of The Odd Couple. That could be good. And last but not least, it doesn't matter, it was just on stack. It's a Cha-Cha record. It's a great graphic. Probably from 1958, the Cha-Cha Rhythm Boys, arranged by a French guy, René Touzet. The guy at the record store, this is Mike, 71 years old, he has a master's, a doctorate in French linguistics. He helped me pronounce it, but I've already forgotten. I think his pronunciation was somewhat similar to that. I just liked it for the cover. That's it. I gotta pick something to play.